And let's go ahead and pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for this precious time together. Lord, we ask that you bless it. We thank you for your wisdom in regards to our businesses and how we can help people, Father God, learn about these wonderful products and help them with their health goals, Father. We just give you praise, Lord, for tonight. And thank you for Chris coming and blessing us with as our upline. And we just thank you for his wisdom that he can share with us tonight. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right, Chris, I know you don't have much time with us. You've got another engagement. So what were some things that you took away from convention that you'd like all of us to kind of hone in on?
Well, did any of these ladies go to convention, by the way?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I recognize y'all.
Yeah.
How are you, Karen?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, she's muted. Sorry.
Okay.
Never mind. Well, I think the first thing is I just came away really excited about the new products, and of course the new Slim was before convention, but I think it's probably I don't know. It's hard to say which is most exciting to me.
Mm-hmm.
I love the taste of the new Slim, and I've felt great ever since I've started taking it here. I've been taking it about 2 weeks. Seems like my appetite is a little more suppressed, and I've got a little more energy, and I just feel good in general with the new Slim.
Mm-hmm.
The new products, well, one of them's not exactly new. It's just kind of added on. The X Factor Plus. Not sure how much everybody knows about it, but basically it's they're going to keep both because of the grapeseed extract. Isn't that right, Kim? Some people can't take the grapeseed extract that's in the X Factor.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, so that's why they came out with the X Factor Plus.
Okay.
And then they also compounded all the ingredients from the X Factor. It's doubled, tripled, quadrupled. So it's really a high potency multivitamin.
Yeah.
And then the Vital Biome, and I'm still learning about it just like you guys are, but the way well, first of all, on how to take it, the bottle just comes with 30 in it, so you just take one a day.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually talked to one of the scientists there in the Plexus store that helped develop it, and he said that you want to take it during the part of the day that your stomach is going to be the most empty.
Mm-hmm.
So if you maybe that's first thing in the morning, maybe that's between meals.
Mm-hmm.
But he said try not to eat within an hour either way of taking the Vital Biome. You'll get the most benefit from it.
Yeah.
The other thing that was really stressed to me was that, of course, we all know and love the ProBio 5, and that was my first question was, well, why are we coming out with another probiotic?
Yeah.
And how do we explain to people that they need both of these?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you don't want to choose between the two. If you're only going to take one, take the ProBio 5 because the ProBio 5 gets rid of all the gunk in your gut, all the yeast overgrowth and stuff like that. It breaks that all down, and it keeps your gut healthy. And when your gut's healthy, your immune system is going to be good. Okay. But the great thing about the Vital Biome is that think about it like the ProBio 5. It cleans out your gut, gets rid of all the bad stuff. the vital biome adds good bacteria to your gut. Okay, which some of the good effects from it. They're saying ladies that have, or I'm sure men have. I don't know if men have hot flashes or not.
Yeah.
But women that have hot flashes, it apparently does wonders with that. It's a really good mood enhancer. And just in the past, maybe it's just my imagination. I don't know. But just in the past week, since Dana's been taking it, this past 4 or 5 days, I can tell a difference in her mood, big time. So, and again, maybe that's my imagination. I don't know. But
Yeah.
Again, it's going to add good bacteria to your gut. So don't quit taking ProBio 5 and start taking Vital Biome. If you're going to, hey, the good thing obviously would be to take them both. But if you're only going to take one, don't stop taking ProBio 5. We all know what wonders that does. So let's see. Other than that, I'm sure everybody's seen a little bit about the new Lexi app.
Yeah.
And again, I'm by no means an expert on that yet. I've downloaded it and I've added a couple people to it, and that's about as far as I've gone. And it sent me about 4 or 5 texts telling me to, have you done this yet? Have you done that yet? Have you done this yet?
Right.
So, I mean, I think it's really going to be great that, number one, you got something that's going to be holding you accountable to reach your goals. And number two, it's going to make it's going to make follow up with people so easy, whether they're a prospect or whether they're a customer or whether they're an ambassador. I really think it's going to go a long way in people's business, and I'm like I say, I'm brand new to it, just like everybody else is, but I'm really excited about it. I think it's really going to add value to the whole deal, and it's going to save everybody a lot of time.
And I noticed it's not just for ambassadors, but your ambassadors in your team, but it's also for prospects and preferred customers.
Yes.
So, is there a place you can go? Because so far I've got like preferred customers on that and team members, but I was wondering about like the prospects. What videos are shared, and I was just curious. Is there a way?
Again, I haven't delved that deeply into it yet, but I will tell you that. Have you joined the Facebook group?
No, I don't think.
Facebook group.
I don't think I have.
Okay, I joined it the same when I downloaded it. And I want to say it's called Lexi by Plexus Facebook group. I'm not for sure, but if you guys will send me a message when we're done with this, I'll invite all of you to it to where you can join it.
Okay.
And you might even check. It might even be in an email. Honestly, I think I joined it from an email, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
I mean, other than that, Kim, why don't we just do a question and answer?
Okay,
session?
That's great. Let me unmute everybody. And if anybody has a question for Chris, y'all are on. So
I got a question. Hi, Chris.
Karen.
I've been seeing a lot of posts because I have other friends up here in Vermont, that are in other other on other teams posting, and I just see different ones, and I see them mentioning when they're posting mood, say the words like mood. And I know before with compliance, we couldn't say things like that. So I wondered, since we have the clinical tests, if we're allowed to say that now.
Don't quote me, but if you go, the shareables, on your site, I'm pretty sure that
Yes.
there's a shareable in there that talks about the vital biome, and it's been clinically tested to improve mood.
So
Again,
could
don't
we?
quote me, but I'm almost positive. You might go check those shareables.
I have seen them, so I wondered if in our own like when we're introducing it, and we have our little script that we write.
Yes.
With our little pictures and everything to get everybody happy. If we can say, you don't want hot flashes, we have something to help your moods. If we can say that now, is what I mean.
Well,
it does say it in the shareables.
Okay. If it says it in the shareables, then you can say it.
Okay.
As a general, and that's on all those compliance things. I've never been. I've never really studied it as far as what you can say and what you can't say. What I've always done is I always look at what Plexus says on their site, and I use that kind of as a guide. I don't take it further than what they take it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, the shareables are always safe. And then also there's like what I did is I copied and pasted, like I took a graphic from the shareables, posted it, and then I copied and pasted the list of ingredients. And if you have Plexus Power Tools, they have all that in there, and they have some awesome graphics, if you want to change it up a little bit. And Plexus Power Tools, $10 a year, and it's also compliant. So, that's another resource there. Anyway, but did anybody? Oh, Chris, what did you think about the new back office and website?
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Man, it looks a lot easier to me.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't, obviously they haven't made it available to anybody yet, other than the testers, I think, and I'm not one of them. But boy, from what I saw, it looks like it's just going to be 20 times easier to navigate. The other really exciting things were, I don't know how many times I've tried to sign up a prospect, and for some reason something goes wrong when you're typing in the information that doesn't take, and then you've got to call customer service the next day, and then and by that time maybe the person is still interested and maybe they're not.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's going to make signing up people 20 times easier.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like all the information that you're going to want is going to be a lot more easily available and easier to get to.
Mm-hmm.
When I didn't know that they were coming out with a new site until we actually got to Vegas, until I heard it.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, when I first heard it, I didn't like the idea at all, because we just switched to this other one a year and a half ago, and that was horrible.
A mess. That was a mess. Oh my gosh.
It was a total mess, and there was a lot of problems surrounding it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't excited about it at all until I started seeing what they've done, and I think they've got the right people to handle it this time. I mean, it's actually I don't remember what his exact title was, but I think he works for Plexus. It's not an outside contractor kind of a deal. I mean,
yeah.
So knowing what they went through last time, I'm sure that they're going to have all the kinks worked out before before they make it available to everybody else. But it looks so easy that it just doesn't look like there's going to be any kinks.
Mm-hmm.
So
That'll be wonderful.
Yeah, I like the fact that they took his name's Mike. I think he's director of social media or something.
Yeah.
Or software or something like that. Anyway, his team and him, this is what I like. His team and him went to different websites, other direct sale websites, like I guess Herbalife, Mary Kay, all of those guys. And they, did a comparison and said, okay, what do we like about this? They even went to, I think, Amazon Prime, and they also went, and so the convenience order is going to be changed to subscription, and then they said all the changes that are on there. They said it's going to send us 3 years ahead of all these other guys, 3 or 5 years. I can remember, but anyway, he said also they're going to have teams looking at our website because we're going to be far ahead of them. And I'm glad he said that because I had one of the people that I signed on my team a while ago. She was really excited. And then, she got her back office and she's like, is this it? Because she belonged to another, like a high power MLM. And she goes, where's this? Where's that? And I'm like, this is it, and these are our resources, and we do good with what we have here. And she's like, that's not enough support. So I'm like, okay. It's one of those type of deals.
How do you answer that, huh?
Yeah. So I'm kind of glad they did that. And when Tarl and Tarl and Alec hired all those new people, remember that? And it used to just be Tarl and Alec. And then they're hiring, vice presidents and directors and everything. I'm like, what is going on here? But after this convention, I'm like, I'm so glad they hired these people. They are really on top of it. And they're definitely going to be a huge support to all of us and big resources,
They've really got an impressive team. There's not a one of them that, we listened to that wasn't really impressive with the things that they said and the direction that they're going to be taking us.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about it too. Yeah.
And I loved how they respected all of us and they just thought we were, all of us wonderful, which I think that's great. They are there to help us succeed. And I think that comes from the top, Charles and Alec and their experience with MLMs and just how much, and I tell everybody, the posts I've been making, I've been spoiled rotten by Plexus, the corporation. They just make you feel so glad that you're there, and just the community itself is wonderful.
Now, was this your first convention, Kim?
Yep, my first convention. I was really blessed. I was just thankful I could make it this time.
Well, I'll just tell you that was my 5th convention, and they just get better and better and more impressive every single year, and it gets you so. It builds your belief is what it does so much, and gets you really stoked about the business again, and I don't know, it's just awesome.
Yeah,
I love going to them,
and that's why I wanted us to connect with you tonight, and build our belief in our team, and also everybody that we connected with on at the convention or on Facebook. Let's spread the word, because Rochelle and Leanna, you remember that couple, the photographer and his wife sitting behind us? I think it was at the concert. Yeah. Do you remember? I talked to her today, And
Did
she,
you?
yeah, Helen, no, I think her name's Helen. Anyway, she private messaged me. She said, I was watching your post, and she said, that's awesome. You have a special needs child. And I said, yeah. And she said, my sister has a Down syndrome boy. And there's a group on Facebook that she started with Plexus parents. And have you been? I said, no, please. And so, yeah, now I've got some more, Plexi friends, and that have special needs kids. So I'm very excited.
I tell you, I can't count the number of people that we've met in the last 5 years that, even if we weren't in Plexus, I think we'd still be good friends. But we have met so many good friends through Plexus over the past 5 or 6 years. And that's just a little bit more icing on the cake,
Oh, yeah. And I think we met, the majority of the people that we met at the convention were so, right, girls, so sweet and giving. There was maybe just a couple. They probably
all of them. So,
there's a couple in every crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was really, and I found out too, because we were talking to some of the people there, and they're like, yeah, how long have you been ambassador? And 3 years. And I'm like, well, how many conventions have you been to? 4. I'm like, wait a second, that doesn't add up. But then I learned you don't have to be an ambassador to go to the convention. Did you guys know that? Yeah, you don't have to. They can be your guest, and they can register. And I think that's what some people are, they go to the convention before they even sign up.
Well, it's like the opportunity meetings. You can take them to the opportunity meeting, your perspective, take them to the opportunity meetings, you have them a taste of what our company's really about and how much we're living together. And
yeah.
I think
and you talk.
You go into the arena where all of this wonderful environment, all of these good vibes, all this positivity, these blessings are just showered all over the place. And I don't think anybody, could leave and not be touched by that. I don't know. My husband teases me. He goes, I do. I said, well, you have no soul. I'm like,
he's lying to you.
I know. He messes with me sometimes. We tease each other. So it's like we went to the movie The Shack. Have y'all seen that movie, The Shack?
I have.
Anyway, oh, wow. So, and I read the book, and like the first 20 minutes, I know what's coming, and I just tears, just, and my husband, Teddy's just sitting by me, like looking at me like, what's going on here? What is wrong with you? And then throughout the whole movie, I'm looking at him, I'm thinking, surely he's got to shed some tears on this one. There's got to be some crying happening soon. Nope, no tears.
Really?
And I said, what is wrong with you? You heathen.
I was like Niagara Falls.
Oh, yeah. It was good, though. But, so I'm excited. Do you have an idea when the website back office, any idea? They said this summer. Any?
Yeah, they were a little bit vague on that. I heard him say this summer too. I just think they want to make sure that they have got it right before. They don't want us to go through what we went through the last time,
No.
So
No.
I'm good with that. If it's out this summer, then hey, that's great.
Yeah, that would be good.
One thing we talked about, Kim, that one of the most important things actually, when we're talking about building our businesses, hopefully you guys have all seen all the stuff about Leaders Retreat going to Orlando, Florida, and being able to take your family to Disney World. We put, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I think I put a post on the Gifts of Plexus page the other day. Are you guys all on that, by the way? Everybody on that?
Yeah.
About what, what it's going to take to get you to leaders retreat. And I think there was 3 different ways. If you want to have a lot of personal volume or not very much personal volume, or you want to focus on signing up a lot of customers, or you want to focus on signing up a lot of ambassadors. But I encourage everybody to break that down, not only by, the 3-month period, but, break down how many people that you need, on your team, in the month, break it down by week, break it down by day. Maybe you need to sign up 1 customer every 5 days or I don't know the exact math right offhand, but, because I would love, to be honest with you, I did not qualify for Leaders Retreat last year. Mainly because I just didn't put forth the effort. And so I'm really wanting to qualify this year. So that's one of my, that's number 1 on my to-do list here the next couple of days. I really want to break it down and see what I've got to do to get there personally. And like I say, break it down by the day, the week, the month. Be real. Know exactly what you got to do to get yourself there. Because if you think convention was fun, Leaders Retreat is just as good. And then pile on, Disneyland on top of it.
Now, what are they doing at Disneyland?
Well, they partnered with Walt Disney World. So, we're going to be staying right there by it, I guess. And they're going to, some of the convention, or not the convention credits, but the Leaders Retreat credits that you earn. I want to say, can't some of that be used for Walt Disney World or something like that? I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that.
I don't know.
But I know he did say Plexus partnered with Walt Disney World. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm sure it's a whole lot of special deals for Plexus people is what it is.
And maybe they might have like some workshops there or something. I don't know.
Probably not I'm thinking just probably real cheap tickets to get in or something like that, because they're going to give you a day or 2 to, have fun, and where you're not going to have meetings and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
you've been to Leaders Retreat before, right? Have you been to Leaders Retreat before?
Yes.
And now what goes on there? It's just more training, or?
Yeah. They have a little bit of, I'm not going to say a little bit. They don't have as much training as they do during convention. You get some more free time to enjoy yourself and stuff like that. And they have just a ton of recognition for people, for making it. They recognize everybody for, how many points they get, to qualify for it and stuff like that. Actually, the first Leaders Retreat that we went on, this is kind of a funny story. I don't know if Dana's ever told you guys this or not, but when Dana first joined, this was back in 2012, she really hit the ground running, the first couple months. And she kept on getting these emails, saying, "You've got so many points." Well, she had no idea what they meant. And, one day she got this email saying, "Hey, you qualified for a free cruise. You're going on, you qualified for Leaders Retreat." She had no idea what it even was. She just came in the living room one night and said, "Hey, we're going on a cruise for free." So, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's not just the individual. They treat the family too, or?
Yeah. You get, and again, and there was some discussion after this, but they actually said that you could take up to 3 people with you, I think.
Wow, that's awesome.
In years past, it's only been 1 guest. You can take 1 guest.
Uh-huh.
But I'm guessing since it's Disney World, maybe they're thinking, people would like to take their kids, and you know what I mean.
Right.
So
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you guys do whatever you got to do to get it, because I'm sure going to go for it.
All right. That's two. All right. Well, did anybody have any other questions for Chris? No. Okay.
I just wanted to tell him, I wanted to share because I didn't tell anybody but you, Kim. While y'all were out in Vegas having fun, I've been going to the dentist quite often. And I decided one day I was going to try to get some information to my dentist and asked her some questions to try to roll into telling her about the new pink drink.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts telling me that, well, my sister's in Plexus and she's doing very well. She's kind of up there. And I said, I thought she meant maybe somebody here in Vermont that was doing well. I said, well, what's her name? She said, May, darling.
You're kidding me.
No, I said, I tried to get May, darling's sister on Plexus. And she says, well, my sister's told me about it. And she's not so sure, because she looks at it all through medical,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I backed off after that, but
Yeah.
I was
I'll
shocked.
tell you, Ame is she may be the smartest person I've ever met. If you have a 5-minute conversation with her, if you ever do, she's something else. So if she can't convince her sister to get in it,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Well, for now. So.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, thanks, Chris, for coming. We appreciate your time tonight.
Hey, you bet. Anytime.
Thank you, Chris.
And good luck to you guys. And like I say, if you want to know that the Facebook group for Lexi, send me a private message. Or if we're not friends, send me a friend request. And let me know if you ever need anything. Love to help.
We appreciate you and Dana so much, Chris. Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all have a good night.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye, Chris.
Thank you.
So this is awesome, girls. Oh, Karen, I wanted to show you what I'm going to be sending you. Let's see if okay. Anyway, if there's this
Let's see
the
it.
book they gave us. What was this called? The magazine or Rank Up Roadmap? They had it in book form. So
For you.
yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. And it's so funny because when we went to go get it at the table, they were cleaned out. Right, girls? They were cleaned out. And then Leanna and I passed by the downstairs one, and they had them downstairs in the other one. And then when we went to the Plexus store, they were passing them out in line. I'm like, give me some of those. So, but anyway, yours is coming. Oh, Rochelle,
Thank you.
Leanna, did you both have your journals from your backpack? Your book? Did you
Yes.
guys?
Oh, you know what? I didn't even look at mine. Honestly, you know what? I didn't even look at the bag.
Okay. Because what happened, I had an extra one, and we were sitting in the auditorium, and I was just
You know what?
taking notes. I was just taking notes. I think I've got let me see how many pages. I took this many, and I've got this many pages left. So it's like a crazy woman just writing notes. You have it?
Is there in the front of that one?
I'm sorry, what?
I think you have mine. Actually, no, you guys, I thought I had mine with me, but I was sitting here going through all my Plexus stuff going, you know what? I don't have my gray one.
Okay, well, I will make sure you get that. And then,
Not a problem. I'll see you sometime.
yeah, anyway, but that, and then there's a bag and stuff like that. So I've got to work on that this week and send it. I've had lots of stuff to do around here, catch up. So you guys,
Kim,
huh?
you out there?
laundry?
What'd you say? The laundry?
I said, did you have a little bit of laundry to do?
Yeah, just for my when I left. Okay, I had everything caught up, but there some of the blankets had to be washed, so it kind of umped it up a bit. But it's legit though. My family uses a lot of towels, and
There's somebody here I don't think I know under you, Kim.
yeah, that's Claudia. That's yeah. That's
Hi, Claudia.
Hi.
This is Karen Shuley. She's in Vermont.
Oh, that's where
I wish I wasn't. I wish that's where you guys are, so I could be around people. I'm up here by myself.
my aunt-in-law lives up in Vermont, right on the Vermont, New Hampshire, or Vermont, New York border.
Where at? Do you know the
Michelle?
city?
Tell me the city. I'll have to look it up. I always have to look it up.
She works at Whitman.
Yeah, she works at Whitman.
Where's Dad? Dad was right there.
He's out in the other room. He's outside. Oh, I'll have to look it up. I can't even think of the name of it now. Of course, you asked me, and it's going to go right from my brain.
Well, I live close to Burlington.
You live in Williston, right?
Yeah,
That's close.
it's very close. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Leanna, let me see.
no, go ahead, sweetheart.
So, Leanna, you cut your hair, right? Did you cut your hair, Leanna?
No, have it up in a barrette. Too hot.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw a picture of you in Vegas,
No,
and I
it's just up in a barrette.
Okay, I was going to say you cut your hair. I wanted to see. How are you?
Eagle Bridge, Hoosier Falls.
Oh. Pretty good. Doing fine.
I wish I could have been there.
You will. You will. So we're gonna work towards it. That's what I told Ted. And I want to go gold so bad so I can sign him up.
Yeah.
He can sign up under me.
No, I have to do it. I have to do it secretly. So anyway.
We can do it secretly. I got you. We can do this.
I know you would keep my secret, wouldn't you?
Sarah Marble signed her husband up without him knowing it.
Who else do we know did that?
Sarah Marble.
Yeah, and there was someone at the convention we met.
Dana did. Dana did it. Dana Benson, Chris Benson. Yeah, he got signed up without knowing it, and now he's a
Yeah, that's right. He's been a Sapphire for a while, but that's they
remember I asked him there, Kim. I said, "How did you get up?" He was like,
yeah, that's what she said. She signed him up. But anyway, I wanted to ask you guys, Leanna, have you been getting the Lexi texts and emails and stuff? I put your name, you were the first one.
I've been getting it. I have not logged back in to do it, though.
Okay.
I've got messages from her, but I've not logged in to do it. So I've got it.
And is it a text?
Mom, I just added you on mine, so.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's basically the Lexi app will send you a text message and they'll also send you an email in regards to your assignments or whatever. If you want to run with the business or sprint with the business or walk with the business, or if you're a preferred customer, it'll send you something for that. Or if you're a potential, it'll send you something about the products like the Plexus Slim or Opportunity or something like that.
Yeah,
Like
I haven't got one yet.
Oh, did you check your emails, honey?
Yeah, emails. I thought it was text.
It's both.
Okay, I'll check
Yeah,
my
I would
email.
check. Go ahead and check because your phone's not a iPhone or an Android smartphone, so probably get the email.
Okay.
But check your emails and see if you got them. Then let me know. Did you talk to Kathy today? Did you ask her if she wanted me to add her on or anything?
I haven't been able to reach her. No, not today.
Okay.
She has a crazy schedule working at the hospital.
Okay. Okay. Well, tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Her husband owns a business. He owns a CrossFit business.
Yeah.
Can she sell the products in his business? In his store?
Well, CrossFit.
I mean, like the ad should be perfect for people looking out.
It can't be displayed on
Okay.
a store. As a matter of fact, they used to have, I don't know if they still have this, but they used to have a sign that says Plexus products not sold here, but there's like an ambassador you can contact. And but basically, since he does he probably does like coaching or something one-on-one. Is that what he does?
He owns it. He runs it. He teaches it. He owns it.
Right.
Everything.
So if he is, he can suggest it to the, the clients or whatever. I know like Ted talks to he doesn't talk to his clients, but he talks to people that he works with, so that could be something that they include. I know there's other health coaches that are ambassadors for Plexus.
Mm-hmm.
There is forget her name, and I just sent that last week, but she's a bodybuilder.
Oh, I'd like to have her name.
She's also a health coach, and she recommends the products to people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where a lot of people that are like health coaches, if they have, when they suggest the products. Well, Hannah's another one. Hannah Noel. She is that organic farmer there in Vermont. She's also a health coach, I believe, and she's recommended these products to her clients, and so that's helped her with her business as well. They trust her word, and they've seen results in her as well. So it's really neat. But like I tell the other people, she got into the business. She got into the business for the financial, not for the health benefits first, like so many of us going for the health benefits. But she started because organic farmer, they have seasons where they don't have the money coming in. So she wanted something that would just kind of, be stable. And she started it and started telling people about it, and they started buying it. And then she's thinking, I should try this. And she started she started it, and she said she got rid of a reoccurring yeast infection that she had from the age of, I think she said she was 14 or 15, and she's in her 30s, so she's had it like 15 years or something. And she said how she would do that, deal with it before, she just eat clean. And if she ate clean, she didn't have it. But if she went to a birthday party and she had a little bite of cake or something, it would come back full force. But she started the ProBio 5 or the Triplex, I think, and it cleaned it out. And she could have her cake, eat it too, and she's doing great. So she's definitely a product of the product, and she's helping a lot of people that way. So anyway, I want y'all to pray for me tonight, please. I have a bunch of, hey, Rochelle and Leanna, remember all those private messages I sent? Okay, so now I got to get to work on them. I sent, when I was at convention, I sent about 30 private messages. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. So I'm like, 30 people want to try the pink drink. So I have not, I have stored that stuff. I've stored it from the box, that first one, and then from the 7-day. So I'm like, okay, I've got to have enough. But I just need prayer that the Lord just blesses those that I send it, you know, that they take it when I send it to them, you know, and just asking for his favor.
Should we try to find out if they have any health conditions before we
Well,
give them samples? You know, like my friend, she's got bariatric and she had a really bad
yeah,
reaction with it.
as you're private messaging people, like the beginning thing was, you know, hi, and like one of the ladies I contacted was a sister of a friend of mine, and I said, hey, listen, you know, Hannah wants to try this pink drink I'm distributing, so I was wondering if you would like to try it as well. And she said, I have been wanting to try that for a long time. I've been seeing your posts, but like me, she didn't hit like or make a comment or anything. She said, I've been scared to do it. She said, it's something new, but I really need to address my health. And I said, well, what are some health issues? Hey, baby, that's Molly. Say hi.
Hi, Molly.
Look who's here. Molly, say hi.
Hi.
That's my girl. That's my fairy girl, Molly.
That's your Plexus girl.
Yeah, that you know, Miss Karen.
Hi, Molly.
Yeah,
Hi.
there's Miss Rochelle. Miss Rochelle's the mom that's going to be coming over with her 3 kids one of these days. We want to invite you guys over this summer. I just trying to work out the kinks. Maybe we could, because I know some other young moms with little kids, and I'm thinking, okay, I've got to, you know, I thought we could do a yoga session, but anyway, that's in the works. Yeah. Hey, Molly girl, can you close the door for Mama? Thanks, baby. Oh my gosh, guys, I got to tell you this real quick too. Okay, so we were talking today, and she's in the lab at the local college. And it's where the student teachers come and they teach to the kids. And she noticed recently that this is little kids, you know, but she's made lots of good friends that are her age, the teachers. And so I said, so what are you telling me? You don't want to do it next year? She said, no. She said, I want to do it. She said, because the lady that heads it up, Dr. Ward, Christine Ward, she's wonderful. She loves her. She says, Mama, Dr. Ward's like you. Y'all are my heroes. And I'm like, aw.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'll take it. I'll take that. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I was saying, well, honey, why? Because you want to learn? I can talk to Dr. Ward about maybe teaching you how to work with kids, you know? And because she really wants to learn how to do that. So yeah, I think that would, you know, really help her to be around little kids this summer and everything. But she said, yes, and Dr. Ward needs to take Plexus. And I'm like, what? Y'all, I am not, listen, I do not brainwash my child, okay? I do not. All right?
Be an ambassador. Let the poor girl be an ambassador.
I know. So, anyway.
She's old enough. She's old enough for you to sign.
I'm waiting on this. I met a lady at convention. Remember the lady with the butterfly wings? Girls, remember her?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm waiting to hear back from her because she's a nanny. And she knows some, one of the parents she worked for signed her special needs, I think, daughter or son, I don't remember. Anyway, signed her up. So I have a few questions before I do that. So yeah, she's excited. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, Lord. But, oh, I can't even remember what I was going to talk about. I've lost it. I have no idea. What was I talking about before? Oh, well. But, so what's on the works for you guys? What are some goals y'all have this week? Because I got those 30 people. I got to send the pink packets to them.
I have to. I'm doing the 7-day trial group. I've got about 6 people right now. 7 when I make my sister join. So yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, when is that? Do you need our help with your event page or anything? You need us to do some testimonials or post some stuff?
Yeah, definitely. And then I get the page up. I'm going to add y'all to it. And then on the last day after the 7 days, I'm going to have a Zoom with all y'all, kind of go over everybody's testimonies a little bit with the people in the group. I also I was waiting for the new product to release. That way I could be like, okay, so this is the new one that we're getting. Because I didn't want them to order trial packs. I also might need a little guidance with the ambassador promos, how to do that. I'm going to get on and try to play with it tomorrow as to how to send them the code to get it down to that, to the $22 as opposed to $25 or whatever. So, and I know there's a way to do it. I just haven't figured it out yet.
Okay. Okay. Well, and I'm sorry, Rochelle, you were breaking up a little bit, so I didn't catch all that. I'm sorry, but that's
okay.
Yeah. Call me, let me know, or I'm a vast resource. If I don't know it, I know somebody who knows it. You got it.
Yeah.
Karen, you did a Facebook event one time, or you and me and Pam did one, and Pam got it together. I remember I posted and we both posted during that one, so we've still got that one. We didn't delete that, did we?
I don't. It was in our emails. I mean, remember we had it coming in our emails, the very first one I went to. I know that I still have one. I think it was the sleep one, the pajama party.
Mm-hmm.
And Dana helped me with that one. She did it.
Yeah.
And I got 2 people to come. But if y'all will pray for me, it's like I don't have trouble posting things, as you can see, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I have trouble talking to people face to face. I either say too much still, or I don't get back in follow up like I should in time, and so I'm really praying about the ability, because I'm a secret person. I've always been kind of a quiet person and not a person, like if I'm in a group of people, I'm usually this quiet one and I listen. And so I'm still working at overcoming some of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if anybody else is, but it's 2 years and I'm still working on this area. So I just wanted to ask for some prayer, because I can sometimes get really discouraged. I'll push more on my posting instead of talking and meeting people.
Well, honey, do you think when you share one-on-one with somebody that turns them off? Is that the vibe you get?
Not always. It's like I got 3 people that got samples to 3 strangers last week. Yeah. 4.
Okay.
And I followed up and they hadn't even tried it yet. And it just, I don't know if maybe I'm not giving it enough value, and I'm still working on how do you give it more value? How do you add value to it, by talking about it. So.
Yeah, I don't get
I'm a red person, when we did the colors, I'm a red person.
Times of talking to
Mm-hmm. I've talked to some people online 15, 20 times. Mm-hmm. So.
That's okay. Keep on talking. And, one thing you got to realize, honey, is that you're doing right and you're doing the job and you're planting that seed. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get that seed in, and we're not perfect. None of us are perfect, there's still times I'm like, why did you say that, But I just did a little quick prayer afterward. I'm like, Lord, because he taught me when I started to have my kids, And I used to be so apologize all the time for myself. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, And I remember one day we went to this women's conference, and I remember, I believe the Lord was telling me, Kim, I don't want you to apologize anymore for who you are. I made you the way you are, with all your words and all your emotion and all your passion. I did that, and just when you feel like you've said too much, Karen, and they walk off, just say, Father, please just help them to glean. That's it.
Yeah.
And then and what we can do next time, how about next Tuesday we do some role playing? How's that sound? We'll do some role playing, make little, snippet speech, talk to each other about it. Like, hey, I'm Joe Harry. I'm walking the street. Hey, would you like, and then we'll practice that, because it's through the practice. But I will tell you this. One thing I have found, and, there was a time where I wondered, like for a year, I was like, am I supposed to do this? This is not me, but I love these products. I love what they're doing for me. And there were people coming up and wanting to know. So I would share, and then it just kind of went from there. But if I went beyond myself and shared, but I always share when there's a need. Case in point, at the airport, making my connection from Las Vegas to Dallas, okay? Met a lady, had been there since 4 in the morning, I think. No, 4 in the afternoon. And it was 6:30 in the morning. And she was exhausted. And her next flight was at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I pulled out my little packet and I said, listen, I'm going to give you something. I sell these. I'm a distributor, okay, of this wonderful stuff. And I said, get a bottle of water, mix this pink drink. It's going to help you do the rest of your trip. You're going to feel this sense of well-being, and you're going to have some energy to make it. And she had a long way home. And then I gave her a sample pack of the creams, told her what to do with them. And she said, oh, I want your business card. I said, there you go. I didn't get the contact information, but there was the need there, because we had struck up a conversation on that tram, and so that's a different one. But then, like at the vendor booth, we had a captive audience with all those vendors out there. We didn't have a lot of people, so we all respected what we were doing there, and some of them were interested. So anyway, but I know what you're saying, but don't be hard on yourself. We're our worst enemies. We're so hard on ourselves. But if you feel like you've messed up, just say a quick prayer after and say, Father, just bless that. I know you're teaching me, and I know next time I'll do better, and I'll just have peace. But right now I just need your peace, and take that seed and that I planted and make it grow. And that's all you can do, honey. Because you're wonderful. You are wonderful. You're fantastic. All of you guys, So I love all of you. Kisses for all of you. And don't feel bad, okay? Don't feel bad. Just, I was sharing to my brother the first time, and I must have been, it was almost like I took an edge and accelerator plus and boost all at the same time. I was like, wow. And this is my brother, right?
That's my role. You can't take that role.
I can't. But this was before Edge was even out, okay? And so I'm just sharing, and I said, I stopped myself because he's looking at me, and I'm like, I guess I said too much, huh? And he said, no, that's good, Kim. You're passionate. That's good. You need to be passionate. Don't give up on that passion. I'm like, okay, well, what do you think? He goes, yeah, I think about it, which is code for I got to talk to my wife. I'm like, okay, I get it. So, but I'm not giving up. It's one of those family members you don't give up on. You just keep on, you know. And they watch you. They do, and they don't watch you with judgment. They don't. They watch you with, she's really passionate about this. What is going on here? You know, like my mom. She knows me inside and out. She knew how I was, and when she saw me, she waited till I was on it for about 18 months, I guess. Something like that, or 2 years, something like that. And then she started it. Yeah, it was 2 years, exactly. And she started it. She said, Kimmy, I like what that stuff's doing for you. Can you hook me up? Sure, Mama. She's the one that her hobby is stripping. My mother likes taking the varnish off old things. But she'd tell me, what's your hobby, Barbara? I love stripping. They're like, what? So anyway, but so she started it because she was watching me. Oh my goodness. But yeah, just be yourself. If you can't be yourself in this business, that just sucks all the fun out of it. Just be yourself, you know, and all that. But yeah, I will. You can count on me to be that annoying big sister that if you are, oh, I didn't do that. Ah.
Stole that.
Yeah, stop it. I got so much more to post. Oh, hold on, honey. I'm almost done, okay? Yeah. She's talking to the toilet now. We are fun around here, guys. Lots of fun. But anyway, did anybody else have any questions or prayer requests? Okay. Sounds good. Sounds lovely. So, all right. Well, we got that in the mix. And Claudia, when do you come up? Do you come up for visits sometime?
Oh yeah, I come up for visits. After they get through camping, I was talking to Rochelle about coming up and spending a week anyway with the kids and her. So, but it probably won't be closer to the end of the month.
Right. Well, Rochelle, yeah. Oh, good. Well, I want to, if I get a chance, I want to come and hug your neck.
Oh, okay.
All right. And
Okay.
Rochelle, listen, that offer's still good if you need me to watch your doggies. Okay? Because I love the doggies. Yeah, my poor Sammy's been sick. He's had the runs since I've been back home.
Oh.
Yeah, I just gave him some rice.
Did you get some probiotics?
Not yet. Have you guys given your dog the probiotic? Have you guys given the dog the probiotic?
It's really good.
Yeah, even with the diarrhea though? I know constipation it works, but the diarrhea? Okay. Tomorrow morning I do that so I can watch him just in case there's explosiveness going on. Because that poor baby. He's the black and white one. Did you guys see the picture with him? He was so cute with the blanket. That's he felt bad. We didn't know he felt so bad. And then Astrid's dogs came over. He wasn't happy. He's like, Mama, come on. I don't want to share you, you know. But anyway. All righty. So anything else before we close in prayer? All right. Let's do it. So, Lord, we just thank you for this wonderful time together. And I thank you, Father, for your peace in our lives and your presence. Father, we just give you all our cares because you care for us. Lord, we give you our businesses and the opportunities to help other people. We thank you, Father God, for putting these wonderful friends in our lives that we can just help them in every way as you're helping us. And Lord, I lift up Karen. I thank you for confidence for her. And Father, I thank you for little elevator speech, whatever she needs of, Father. I thank you that you supply that for her, Lord. You're helping her work that out in Jesus' name. And Lord, I just trust you for these mailers I'm doing. I thank you, Father God, that it will reach people that need this product and will appreciate it and value it and see right away that they need it. So, Lord, I give you praise, and I thank you for helping us to help others feel better. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay.
Thanks, Kim.
Thank you, guys.
Nice to see everybody.
Say what? Oh, yeah. What am I going to do? I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm stopping it.